This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Friday, May 30th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. The city of Terre Haute on Thursday unveiled a new city brand and logo that Mayor Brandon Sackman says serves as a visual symbol to honor the city's past and its accomplishments while also looking toward the future. Sackman said the branding is a representation of the hard work and progress the city has made over the last 18 months.
When you look at the city of Terre Haute, we're addressing blight, we're improving infrastructure, we're building homes and investing in parks and supporting public safety. Through all of this combination, we've seen an increase in our workforce and an increase in economic development. So let's put that together with a simple brand, a simple logo to help with our digital marketing, to improve the city of Terre Haute's website, as well as update some of our signage in and out of the city of Terre Haute.
The city also plans to launch a new business-friendly website to make it easier to do business in Terre Haute. Indiana University plans to propose keeping tuition and mandatory fees for in-state undergraduate students flat for the next 2 years. The IU Board of Trustees will make the recommendation during a public forum next month. However, the board will also consider a proposed tuition increase of up to 2% for graduate programs, with an exception for some programs in the health and medical fields. South Shoreline fares are going up. The Northern Indiana Commuter Transportation District Board approved a 10% fare hike this week. The increase takes effect July 1st. It's the South Shoreline's first fare hike since 2018, and President Mike Nolan said the move is part of a larger strategy to avert a fiscal cliff. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Northwest Indiana is on the move, and the next big conversation is happening in Valparaiso. Join business and community leaders at Innovate Northwest Indiana, a powerful afternoon of ideas, innovation, and insight. We're talking talent, technology, and transformation, and what's next for the region. Join us at Valparaiso University July 9, part of the Innovate Indiana series presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate.
The Northwest Indiana Influential Women Association is launching a new mentoring program designed to foster personal and professional development for women leaders in the region. The 6-month program, set to begin next month, will match participants with a mentor based on professional and industry alignment, goals, and communication preferences. Executive Director Andrea Pearman, who is also co-chair of the program, says the association wanted to create a peer-to-peer mentoring program because one didn't exist in the region, and having a shorter program was key.
It took us about a year and a half to come up with the structure that would work successfully for both a mentor and mentee. And one of the key components was that we did not want a long extended mentor program. And there's nothing wrong with those. Those are great programs. We wanted a shorter cohort that would run approximately 5 months, that not only would we give them one-on-one mentor-mentee time, but then we'd also have continuing development through educational programs, whether it is the Professional Women's Conference in November.
Pearman says the first cohort will be comprised of 12 to 15 women, and applications are open through Sunday. Earlham College this week announced a $30 million redevelopment effort in downtown Richmond. In partnership with the Economic Development Corporation of Wayne County, the City of Richmond, and Brownsburg-based AP Development, the project will focus on the restoration and adaptive reuse of 5 historic downtown buildings. The redevelopment is being led by AP Development, and when completed in 2027, will feature mixed-use spaces combining about 100 market-rate apartments with nearly 20,000 square feet of renovated commercial storefront space. The project is part of Earlham's Revitalize Richmond initiative, a more than $100 million effort which was sparked by a $25 million Lilly Endowment grant. University of Southern Indiana President Steve Bridges is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.